What's good, young boys? That was getting back in the building, and it's your boy birthday today. You know what I'm saying? 23 today. It's weird coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I said it before, and none of y'all probably heard me, but I never, I never thought I'd make it past. Nah, I never thought I'd make it to C18. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd die way before then, and I'm 23 now. Accomplishment every year. God blesses me every year. Um, Very grateful. And speaking of gratefulness, you know, this video isn't for anyone but myself. It's one of those videos where it's just like a personal think piece I'm gonna put on my channel. Um, you can criticize. I mean, again, it's not for you. It's for me. It's had nothing to do about you. You know what I'm saying? This is my video. You know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, um, right around the end of summer, I ended up losing. I ended up losing. A lot of the people I thought I would, you know, go in the grave with, as my friends. You know what I'm saying? Not together, but when I go down, I will always know they would be my friends, right? You know, that video's still on my channel. That ain't gonna ever go down, bruh. You want, what happened? You can watch that one. Anyway, these it's disgusting that I have to, be associated with these people at all. But, these people, I think they're subhumans. But, for the sake of this video, these people, you know, um, snake me, uh, and I have never been the same since, you know. And I'm looking today, and today is different, For years, I would have one of those people, at least one of them, call me right at 12, happy birthday. We'll be on the phone for like 2 hours, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Might do something for the day. It's not, it's different now. Um, and it's not a bad different. It's just different. But I'm looking, at the day so far. It's currently 1:20, and I don't really plan on doing much, if anything, with anybody. I'm antisocial. That's fine. It's not a bad thing. But seeing how different my life is now, I thought I'd make a video on it. And to those people, this will be the last time, probably until like I hit like a milestone sub goal. This will be the last time I'll mention these creatures. I'm very God. I'm very grateful. God put me with y'all on my journey through life. Right. Very grateful. You know. Um, because if I didn't have those friends, I would never be in this point where I'm firmly able to say I'm human. I thought I was different. When they were my friends. I always read stories and hear things. How friends turn on each other. I always thought not mine. Nah, not mine. I'm different. Nah. And one day, one of somebody very near and dear to me, known her for years, um, God bless her, you know what I'm saying? She asked me, she's like, how many true friends do you have? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, how many friends do you have that you know you can just always count on them, no matter what, throughout the years? They'll never turn on you. And I said, I probably have like 8 of them. She's like, that's a really big number. And I'm like, I got good friends. And then, a couple weeks later, I end up losing those friends. It's like, it's like a sign from God, you know what I'm saying? That, those people weren't meant to be in my life. And while I, semi cherish those memories, right, I want to, cut those people out forever. And, that's the case now. They will never be in my life again. you know, it just shows how God works. I genuinely thought, I had close to 10, 10 ride or dies. You know what I'm saying? Not the case, bro. um, yeah, it's different now. Again, not a bad different, just different. Anyway, I'm 23 now. Probably gonna get drunk or something. I don't know. Sorry, mom. Anyway, with that, peace.